Hey everyone, it's Rod with the Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ Stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. In this video, we're going to be discussing passion, how to find your passion, and passion in general, as that's something that a lot of people, I think, in life struggle to find, and it's all something that we want to find. It's not always evident, it's not always super clear, and we're not really sure how to get there. Sometimes we have to go out of our comfort zone. Sometimes we have to try new things. Sometimes we have to just accidentally fall into something that we end up developing a passion for, right? I'll discuss my journey, and also this book here. It's called Aspire, one of my favorite books ever. And one of the chapters, my favorite chapter, is on passion. And I'll read an excerpt as well from the book. But before we get started, make sure to smash the like, share this video that if it might help some other people in your network, let them know. Just send them this video, and hopefully this can help them on their path and their journey to finding their passion, right? Because like I said, passion is something that's very hard to find, right? And in my opinion, when you're doing business, or whether it just be in your relationships, whatever it is, right? You want to be passionate about whatever you're doing. You want to be passionate in your relationships. You want to be passionate in your friendships, with your partner. You want to be passionate about the work that you do, right? The sports that you play, right? You always want to have passion, because that in essence is going to drive you, right? Even through the tough times and there's going to be tough times, right? So in order to have that stick-to-itiveness, you need to have that passion, right? And then ultimately, love for something. And passion is just that burning desire where, you just wake up in the morning and you love to do it. You want to do it. It's not like a job that you hate, right? You wake up and you don't want to go, or if it's a job you hate, or maybe it's just you like the job, but you don't like being on a schedule and somebody bossing you around, right? So there's multiple things that go into it. But at the end of the day, most people just want to own their own time and have their own schedule. And that's me in a nutshell, right? I just want to be independent. I want to be able to wake up when I want to wake up. If I want to sleep in, if I want to take a nap, if I want to, work 8 hours today, if I want to work, sometimes I'll work 12 hours in a day, 14 hours. And I love it. And I will do it because it's my passion. So I'll discuss my passion, which is obviously MJ and, the medicine of the future, this amazing plant and industry. It's the primary focus of the channel. And then we focus secondarily on crypto and blockchain. But I'll just go through this book here. And this is a fantastic book. It's called Aspire, Discovering Your Purpose Through the Power of Words. And it's by Kevin Hall. And it's there's a forward by Stephen R. Covey as well. And I'll just read you the chapters. So it's increasing your vocabulary, like through the power of words, right? And chapter 1, the secret word, we have Pathfinder, Namaste, Passion, which is my favorite chapter 4. Sapir Vidir, Humility, Inspire, Empathy, Coach, All In, and Integrity. So this is a fantastic book. I'm not getting sponsored or anything like that. I don't get any kind of benefit from promoting this book, other than just it's helped me tremendously. And it's a super easy read. It's a fun read, great read. You learn a lot, and it's just a fantastic book. So highly encourage you to check it out if you haven't read this. If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you think of it. What's your favorite word? What's your favorite chapter? But I did want to read an excerpt from this. So basically, the gentleman that he's talking with, his name is Arthur, and they're meeting and they're going to be discussing a particular word, right? This is somebody that he's learning from and teaching him all the meanings of certain words, right, and their origins. So they say, the lecture today is entitled Growing Your Vocabulary from 800 Words to 600,000 Words. As the lesson progresses, Arthur moves from learning about words to learning from words. By knowing the true meaning of words, he says, we allow them to have a profound influence on our lives. After the lecture, we go down to the hall, which he referred to as our word study. And the word I request today that we discuss is passion. The master of words smiled and began. The word passion first surfaced in the 12th century, coined by Christian scholars. It means to suffer. In its purest sense, it describes the willing suffering of Christ. After educating me about the word's etymology, Arthur added passion doesn't mean just suffering for suffering's sake. It means pure and willing suffering. He continued, I have attended many festivals and plays in Europe that commemorate Christ's suffering. They call them passion plays. Arthur said that both passion and path have similar roots. The word path is a suffix that means suffering from. Think about it, Kevin. said Arthur. We have doctors called pathologists. They study the illnesses and diseases that humans suffer. Then he revealed a link between suffering or passion and sacrifice. The word sacrifice comes from the Latin sacra, which means sacred, and fice, which means to perform. So in essence, sacrifice is to perform the sacred. At its essence, he continued, passion is sacred suffering. What Arthur uncovered penetrated deep inside my soul. Suffering isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can and should be a good thing. It's noble. It's sacred. It's life-defining. It's one thing to suffer and be a victim, but it's an entirely different thing to be willing to suffer for a cause and become a victor. Such a great line. Even though it's become popular to define passion as deep and romantic, love stories, the real meaning is being willing to suffer for what you love. When we discover what we are willing to pay a price for, we discover our life's mission and purpose. So I don't know about you, if this resonates with you, let me know. But that really deep down penetrated in my soul, in my heart as well. And it just goes to show that, when I do these videos, when I do these long hours, and I get up early in the morning, and I'm tired. I recently had a daughter. She's just over 2 months old, going on 3 months. A lot of sleepless nights. But I can tell you, there's some times where, there was an earnings call video that I got up to do that and discuss this with each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you supporting me along the way, and it goes both ways, right? It's not always when, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I want to get up, but I do it because I have that passion, that I have that, that burning desire in me, and it motivates me, right? I feel like I have a higher calling and a higher purpose, and it defines you, right? And I really do think that, I was put on this earth to spread the MJ gospel, so to speak, and I just absolutely love it. Like, it's not just about, getting stoned and whatnot and the recreational side. Like, it helps with sleep. It helps with, epilepsy. People with terminal illnesses, right, are getting relief from it. And it's a good alternate to opioids, right? And then also a little bit healthier in terms of a recreational standpoint than other recreational choices, right? Whether it be alcohol or whatever. And then a great substitute for smoking, right? So, tobacco. So at the end of the day, finding what you're passionate about, like I said, there's going to be tough times. There most certainly will be tough times. I can't tell you how many times there's been tough times in my investing career and following the MJ space, right? We see FUD after FUD after FUD, and there's people, pretty nasty comments sometimes. That gets to you. But at the end of the day, my burning desire, I will be making videos. I will be covering this amazing industry, this medicine of the future. As long as I'm breathing air, I will be making videos covering this because I want to get this out to as many people as possible. And like I said, I want to be 100% genuine and honest with you folks, and just, you can count on me to never, sell my soul, so to speak. And I will always do what's, with most highest integrity, and I'll always do the right thing. Even when I might not know it's the right thing, if it's not, I will totally admit if I'm wrong, right? Or if I, was led in a wrong direction. But I can tell you that everything I do is with the 100% most purest form of me and my heart. And I'm just so blessed to be on this earth and to have each and every one of you watching these videos and supporting me along the way, because it has been a journey and we're only getting started. And I'm just so thankful and humble to be here and experiencing it. And, like I said in a previous video, we're even lucky that we're even on this earth, that the fact that we were even born is, it's almost like completely impossible, right? The numbers are staggering. And then you factor in being around for this monumental time where we're seeing MJ legalization. And I truly believe that MJ is what I was put on this earth to do and to cover. It's my passion. I absolutely love it. I wake up every single day happy to do these videos. I'm motivated to do. Sometimes I don't want to do a video, right? I'll be completely honest, but my love and passion and absolute, interest, it's unwavering, right? I can't not make videos. If I don't make videos, then I feel bad, right? So sometimes I feel bad making videos because I'm tired or whatever. But if I don't make the videos, then I feel like I'm not giving into my life's purpose and my mission, right? And that is even worse. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Like, are you passionate about something? Is there something that you're struggling to find that you're passionate about? What are some things that you've tried to do? Like, have you tried, joining different, friend groups or different activities, doing something maybe outside of your comfort zone, maybe trying to start a business. That's basically how I got into the finance world. I was just, kind of bouncing from job to job. There wasn't a whole lot of demand for the profession that I was into in website development and graphic design. So I started to look off into other industries. And one of the industries that came about was Invesco. I started working for the company that's behind QQQ Trust. And my brother actually worked there and got me in. And I didn't have any financial background whatsoever. And then I almost became a financial advisor. And I said, okay, well, it's stressful enough managing your own money, let alone other people's money, right? So then I started to develop a passion for the finance industry. And then I got into crypto, and then I got into MJ stocks because I already had the love for MJ. And then I was like, oh man, this is like marrying them all together, right? Finance. I love helping people. I love talking to people. Like, there's no better feeling than all your comments. Like, yeah, there's some nasty ones and some trolls out there, but what makes it worth it at the end of the day is all the amazing, thoughtful and lovable comments that most of you do. I'm very humble and thankful that I have the amazing community that we have. I truly believe this is the best community in the world, and it's just amazing the caliber and the amount of thoughtful, heartfelt messages that get sent my way, and it goes both ways. I love each and every one of you, like I said, who have supported me along this journey, and we're just getting started. And just from my experience, I started, I don't know how many businesses, and I never ever stuck to it. And when the going got tough, I just tap out, and I didn't have that burning desire, that absolute passion for what I was doing. And I didn't have the stick-to-itiveness. I didn't stick it out, right? I eventually just quit. But, sometimes we fail. We quit a lot. We fail a lot, but we fail forward, right? And then it's ultimately going to lead you to the next one. So, I always say that I accidentally stumbled into the finance industry, but, my love for MJ, my love for helping people, talking with people, the amount of comments that I get saying, oh my God, your content and, all of your teachings have helped me so much. And, I'm just trying to repay the favor because, I went through the trials and tribulations. I went through all of the hard times, and basically I just want to prevent, you're going to have to go through it at some point, right, yourself to learn and get experience, but you don't have to go through as much of the tough times. Or if you're going through a tough time, you have somebody here like myself who you can reach out to, has gone through similar things, or you can just, it's almost like therapy, right? And having that connection and that human connection, and that's something that I'm forever grateful for, is the amount of relationships and connections that I've made on this channel, and only continue to make. It's growing. It's already grown like far, like exceeding my original expectations. Like, I couldn't imagine having almost 1 million views on the channel, and as many amazing folks like each and every one of you listening to my voice right now, helping me and supporting me. And, just like I said, it's a two-way street. We help each other. And my commitment to you for watching these videos and supporting me is I will always be here. You can count on me to be here making videos as long as I'm breathing air on this earth, as long as I'm alive. And you can count on me to never sell my soul and to always be genuine. So hopefully this video was helpful. Again, let me know in the comment section below what you're passionate about. If you're struggling to find a passion, don't worry, we have all been there. But guess what? It's worth it. If you stick to it and you find what you're passionate about, what you truly believe that you were meant to do on this earth, there's no better feeling. So going into there, it's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us on The Pursuit of Wealth. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.